Hi, hello dear students. Welcome to Archem channel. Here chemistry made easy. In today's video, you will see the best way of revising three chapters: metallurgy, D block, and surface chemistry. So these chapters are logically grouped for the benefit of IIT JEE Advanced aspirants. So you can score easily if you go through the video, and definitely you will see this is the best work and you can improve your rank in IIT Advanced 2020. Okay guys, so let's start the session. So let me introduce myself. Raju, I passed out from IIT Bombay. I have 7+ years experience. I mentored 1 lakh plus students. So let us begin the session. So look at the past 5 years weightage analysis for these three chapters. Okay, so then you will understand why I grouped these three chapters. So look at this: 2019, there are 14 marks from these three chapters. 2018, there's 6 marks, but 2017 less, but again 2016 10 marks, 2015 16 marks. So more weightage for this chapter and you can easily score from these chapters. Okay, so let us go through the questions first, and must read topics from these chapters. So ore names compulsory from NCERT table, and extraction of all the elements. There are most important: iron, copper, aluminium, gold, silver. So if you learn these, it is enough for advance. And way to study from for these elements from NCERT only. You don't believe? All the questions came in advance from the past 5 years. They are from NCERT only. All refining process like polling, cupellation, zone refining, vapor phase, Mons, Van Arkel's process, and the periodic properties trend in D block like ionization energy, electronegativity. So these orders and KMNO4 dichromate, all reactions, preparations and reactions, oxidation numbers and stability of transition elements, of course. And from surface chemistry, the basic definitions: adsorption, and physical adsorption, chemical adsorption, what was the temperature factor, and free enriched adsorption. So these are very important, and surfactants and micelle formation. Okay, so these topics you must read from NCERT only to get maximum marks. Okay, so here I'll show you the questions. Just look at the question 2019, most recent advanced question. So what is given here? So they have given lambda m molar conductance versus root C. Okay, and what they are asking, which is correct for a sodium stearate. Sodium stearate is surfactant. Yes or no? Yes. Sodium stearate is surfactant. So which graph is correct? So as concentration increases, so which of the following is correct? See here, as concentration increases, what is happening? It is decreasing. Conductance is decreasing. So this point they are saying critical micelle concentration. First, you understand what is critical micelle concentration. So critical micelle concentration is the concentration above where micelles formation takes place. That means below this there is no micelle formation. Above this concentration there are micelles. Micelles mean they are colloid particles. So once micelles, they are associate colloids. They are colloids, no doubt. They are associate colloids. So in associate colloids, number of particles, look at this, number of particles, they are grouped and forming colloid particle. Hai na? So what is happening here? Number of particles are increasing or decreasing? Number of particles are decreasing because this is one colloid particle. Hai na? So 10 colloid or 20 normal particles, let's say, forming a colloid particle. So this number of particles are decreasing. So number of particles direct relation with conductance, right? So conductance should decrease after critical micelle concentration. So there is only one option you can see. Wrong options you can eliminate. A, C, D are wrong. Only correct option is this B. Okay, right. Next, ore names. So very simple. What are the ore names? Calamine. Calamine is, what is calamine? Carbonate ore. ZnCO3. Malachite. Malachite is this. Copper carbonate. copper hydroxide. Magnetite, magnetite is Fe3O4. Cryolite, just identify these names. It's a very simple question. Option B is matching, right? Next, so this question also directly from NCERT. All reactions, if you're thorough for KMnO4 and dichromate, so definitely you can answer all these questions from these three chapters. So look at this: MnO2 plus KOH in presence of O2 forms a salt W. So MnO2 is forming in presence of KOH and O2. So what it will form? So it is directly from NCERT MnO4 minus 2. And alkaline solution upon electrolytic oxidation, again oxidation, so they will get MnO4 minus. Okay, this is compound W, this is compound X. So what they are asking is, so there are manganese containing ions in W. So what is manganese containing ion here? Mn plus 6. And what is manganese containing ion here? Mn plus 7. Okay, there are two manganese containing ions. Now, so what are the correct statements? So first option, is it correct? Y undergoes disproportionation reaction to give Z and MnO2. So this reaction, Mn plus 6 they are saying. Y undergoes disproportionation reaction to give Z and MnO2. So what is Z here? See, where is Z here? W is given, X is given, Y and Z. This is Y, this is Z. Yes or no? Right. So is it correct? Absolutely correct. So Mn plus 6 disproportionation, oxidation and reduction acid. So disproportionation it will give Mn plus 7 plus MnO2. Okay. So direct statement from NCERT, and so the answer is A is fine. B also correct because MnO4 minus 2. You see this O minus, O minus. In NCERT clearly they have mentioned with structures. So MnO4 minus and MnO4 2 minus. Okay. So what is the geometry? Both are tetrahedral. This is green color. This is purple color. It is clearly given. Both are colored. So answers are A, B, D. And diamagnetic paramagnetic nature is very easy to find out. This is D5. Mn is D5S2. So D0. Is there any electron? There's no electron. Right? Mn plus 7 is completely diamagnetic. You know? So Z should be diamagnetic. And Y is paramagnetic. There is only one electron left. Clear? So this is about this question. Direct from NCERT. Next, this is direct from NCERT, hydrometallurgy. So what is given here? Cyanide process. Gold extraction involves leaching process of gold. So gold leaching process with Cn minus plus O2 and H2O. So it forms, gold forms a complex. Complex is like this. Correct? Now this complex, to get pure gold, so we use more reactive element like zinc. So this zinc forms a stable complex plus a pure gold. Okay. So you can identify the options. So what are the correct options here? A, Z is this complex, and B, T is Zn, and Q. So this is O2. Okay, so if you know hydrometallurgy or cyanide process or MacArthur process, there are different names for this. Simply leaching of gold. Okay, so this reaction is very very important. Direct from NCERT. Okay, next. So one numerical is framed based on self reduction of lead sulfide galena ore, partially oxidized, passing air, and after some time air is stopped but heating is continued. So just look at these reactions, you know? PBS If you supply air, so PbO plus SO2. Let's balance this equation. So if you balance this 2 PbS, yes, and this is 2 times balance 2 SO2 and this is 3 O2. Now PbO plus PbS, self reduction, right? Whatever lead oxide is formed, this again reduces PbS to Pb plus SO2. Now balance this. So PbO, PbS, right? So there's 2 Pb, right? And SO2. So just 2 PbO, fine. PbO, make it 3 and 2 SO2, fine. Balance, right? Yes. So overall reaction, if you see, so if you add these two equations, so what I'll get, it get cancelled. Now what is left? PbS, 3 PbS, 3 O2, 3 Pb plus 3 SO2. So now they are asking the quantitative relation, the weight of lead and weight of O2 relation. So 3 moles, right? 1 mole O2 will give 1 mole lead. That means 32 kg should give 207 kg. 1 mole should give 1 mole. Here molar masses are given 32 kg, 207. 1 kg per kg of O2. What is the weight of lead produced? So simply 207 by 32, right? So what is the answer now? 6.47 kg. This is given as numerical, right? Next, look at the other numerical. It is framed from D block elements and very simple. MnCl2, it is oxidized to give KMnO4. Okay. So what they are asking, a few drops of concentrated HCl were added to the solution and gently warmed. Further, oxalic acid was added till the color of permanganate ion is disappeared. So this is a hint. So MnCl2 plus, it is giving K2S2O8, it is oxidizing agent. Finally, it is giving KMnO4, and this KMnO4 reacting with oxalic acid. Fine. So what you should understand is, you they have clearly mentioned equation is not balanced. So don't waste time in balancing this reaction. So directly you can proceed with milliequivalents. Milliequivalents of MnCl2. So that is equal to milliequivalents of KMnO4. KMnO4 is reacting, and that is equal to milliequivalents of H2C2O4. So the only thing given, the only information given is 225 milligrams of oxalic acid. So directly we get milliequivalents of MnCl2. So mass by equivalent mass. So what is the mass? 225 milligrams. Now what is equivalent mass? Molar mass is 90, but its n factor is 2. So 225, 90 by 2, that is 45. Milliequivalents are 5. Clear? Now what they are asking is the quantity of MnCl2 in milligrams. Milliequivalents are given. How many milligrams? So mass of MnCl2, MnCl2 equal to 5 into the molecular mass. Mn is 55 plus chlorine is 71, total 126. Okay, so still I'm taking in milliequivalents, so I'll get the answer in milligrams for sure. So what is the equivalent weight here? Molecular mass by n factor. So what is n factor? Mn plus 2, Mn plus 7. See the n factor. N factor is oxidation number change. 7 minus 2, that is 5. So answer is 126 milligrams, right? Next, very simple questions, direct from surface properties, adsorption definition based. So adsorption is accompanied by decrease in enthalpy. Yes, for adsorption, delta H is negative and delta S also negative. No need to confuse, no need for any confusion. So entropy decreasing because solid is trapping gas. So delta S is negative. So first one is true. And next, critical temperature directly proportional to intermolecular attractions, right? So here ethane critical temperature is given 563. Higher the critical temperature, higher the intermolecular attractions. If A value is higher, then that can absorb easily. So B is also correct. Now look at C. Cloud is emulsion. Is it correct? No. Liquid in liquid is emulsion. So it is not correct. Brownian motion doesn't depend on size. No. It depends on size. It's again direct statement from NCERT. Depends on size and viscosity. It is written in NCERT. Okay. So C and D are not correct. A and B are correct. Right. Next question. Neutral or faintly alkaline solution, 8 moles of permanganate ion quantitatively oxidize thiosulfate. So you must know the reactions of permanganate, all reactions. So look at the reaction when it reacts with thiosulfate. So S2O3 minus 2, they are saying in alkaline medium, quantitative oxidation to produce. So the final reaction what we'll get is X moles of sulfur containing product. The sulfur containing product is SO4 minus 2 will get. Okay. Sulfate, thiosulfate is undergoing oxidation and gives sulfate ion. See, it is oxidized. So 8 moles of permanganate ion. So if you balance this, so in faintly alkaline medium, what we get? MnO2 plus OH minus. So if you take anionic parts only, so I'm taking just MnO4 minus. So you will get, this is 8 times, they're saying 8 times, this is 3, this is 6, H2O, so this is again 8 and this is 2. Okay, it's a balanced reaction. So 8 moles are giving how many moles? 8 moles are giving 6 moles of sulfur containing product. That means you should know the product for this question. So you must know the reactions of permanganate and dichromate as well. Okay. So final answer is 6. So next one. So there is surface tension concentration graph is given, and what is a variation of surface tension with concentration. So there are different compounds. KCl is given, alcohol organic compound is given, and surfactant is given. So what is a variation we have to compare? So in this particular question, so you should know the surface tension changes for organic molecules, so it always decreases as concentration increases, surface tension decreases. This is for any organic molecule with lower molecular masses. Okay, surface tension versus concentration. But for strong electrolytes like NaCl, like KCl, what happens here? Attractions increases, intermolecular attractions increases. This statement given in NCERT. Okay, from the statement, the application based question it is. So for strong electrolyte, surface tension versus concentration, so it slightly linearly increases. Next, if it is surfactant, what happens? There is micelle formation, right? If there is micelle formation, surface tension will decrease sharply. So third one, so you can easily map with surfactant. So what is the surfactant? You can eliminate now B option, C option, right? B option, C option are eliminated because third one should be surfactant. And look at this strong electrolyte, it should increase. The final answer is D. Okay, it is increasing, but one it is decreasing. One for organic, second one for strong electrolyte. Okay, next, extraction of copper. Very simple question directly from NCERT. You see, these are the correct statements. Okay, So A, B, C, because removing of iron slag, FeO, is an impurity in copper extraction. Okay, so all A, B, C statements are correct. Next, 2015, there is a D block elements question. Cr plus 2 Mn plus 3, Cr plus 2 Mn plus 3, both are D4. There's no doubt, because chromium is D5 S1, Cr plus 2 D4, Mn plus 3, Mn is D5 S2, Mn plus 3 is again D4. So but Cr plus 2 is reducing agent, Mn plus 3 is oxidizing agent. Reducing means it gives electrons. So D, if after giving electron it becomes D3. Okay, so electron is subtracted. But oxidizing agent means it accept electrons, so it becomes D5. So D5 is half filled, it is more stable. So that is why it is strong oxidizing agent. It accept electrons. But Cr plus 2, it gives electrons, because D3, you can see in aqueous solution it is T2G3, again half filled. This is also half filled in aqueous solution, right? So what is the answer? A, B, C. And look at this. This is again very simple question, statement based from metallurgy. Again, copper extraction. So B, C, D are correct statement. For copper is purified by electrolytic refining. In electrolytic refining, the most important part is impure metal, impure copper must take anode. Okay, so pure copper will be deposited at cathode. The impurities will remain as anode mud. The simple statements again from NCRT, right? And one very very easy question given in matrix match. 2015 students are really lucky, because this question, for 8 marks. So 8 marks they can easily score. So what is siderite? You can see the formula. What is siderite? FeCO3. Malachite, we have already seen this. Okay. Bauxite, Al2O3. Calamine is this. Ag2S is argentite. Just matrix match question, very simple. Carbonate ore, which is carbonate ore, which is sulfide ore, which is hydroxide ore, which is oxide ore. Clear? So these are the best questions and past 5 years questions from these three chapters. So I hope this video will help you to get maximum marks and easy marks in advanced 2020. Okay, so if this video helps you, so subscribe this channel and share it on social media and like this video, and you can support me through your subscriptions and through your likes. Okay guys, so I'll be meeting you in the next video. So till then, take care, see you.